Uh, oh, here's a fun thought. So back in that dwarven fortress is a goblin who thinks that he's going to be getting reinforced soon. No, I just think it's funny. He's gonna be sitting there waiting for his boss to show up to go to the fucking vault, and ain't nobody gonna come. Sucks to suck. Yeah, you shot a lot. We, 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 we were in a cave for a long time. You shot a lot. Nothing worse than being out of ammo. Right, right, right. So we were at the dwarf fort. We finally got back to the dwarf fort. There was a goblin there who was, acting like he was tough shit and was gonna like let us live if we told him stuff or whatever. And we were like, we don't even fucking know, so we just left. We paid our dwarf guy well. I don't know what that means, but uh, we got ambushed, and the ambushers ran. And when we obliterated them, and the last one ran, and we chased them down and killed his ass too. Uh, and then we entered what is totally not a boss arena. Um, I cast Beacon of Hope. Hades cast Get Big. We fought Not Grish and his giant ass robot. Uh, Merlin made Not Grish basically useless for the entire fight. We kicked the everything shit out of everybody. And our hyena knoll friends aren't dead, but some of them are. But they're mostly still alive. Oh, and Knockrish doesn't know what the fuck he did. He had the collar of don't give the players any info. He's under someone's control. I'm wondering who the mechanist was though. Was it Knockrish or was someone feeding a mechanist info?
This is just a random goblin that's being controlled by a large goblin.
I was honestly expecting Knockrish to be like a ogre or something, so it's kind of nice to have him be a goblin. Kind of
Is he
bored.
awake? Is he unconscious?
No, he's awake.
He's awake. He's
Ask some
manacled. He's on the
questions.
ground confused.
We asked him like, what do you remember and stuff, right? And he didn't remember much. Can you repeat what he said when we asked him?
In essence, because I can't remember exactly what I said, I don't exactly have everything written down, Frosty.
No, but I was thinking, yeah, in essence.
In essence, the most he remembers is someone came to his area, introduced themselves as a Daros, and eventually Nokrish just remembers waking up here. Sort of having lost himself. He can't point to an exact time it happened.
But he's saying he is the original Knockgrish who was then controlled.
Yes, he is not Grish. He is the Arcanist, the Artificer. And he's wondering what happened to his nice little robot.
Will the real Knockrush please stand?
Please stand up. Please stand up. Yes, that's him.
Wait, he can't because he's shackled.
Well, I mean, his arms are shackled.
think someone tied him up beyond that. I don't remember.
No, no one did.
Maybe.
Okay, what do we
So,
want?
yeah, what do you want to do with him?
I want to take him to someone who might be able to pull whatever memories might be stuck in there out. I don't know who that would be though. See if
Sounds
someone can
fair.
help him remember a thing or two.
Like a mind mage kind of deal.
Oh,
Well,
mental magics.
there was one group of goblins down here, and you want to push through the rest of the goblins.
You mean the guys behind us?
In front of you.
Why aren't the ones that got away gonna say, "Nah, Grish is dead, run"?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that they don't all think they can take you.
That. Okay.
I'm saying that it's probably not the best idea just to start walking the leader of a group through all the inferiors.
Oh yeah, no. If we can find a place to hide and take a long rest, I totally need a nap.
I think that's gonna be hard, but the question is, can we like take him as a hostage? Does Goblin culture respect their leaders to the point where we can take him as a hostage? Like, can we take him as a hostage to get out? Like, use him as a human shield? I'm lowering
I
like
don't
a
know.
culture check. Can I do that?
Sure, roll history.
Guidance.
Okay. I don't think I'm good at these guys. I'm sorry.
I don't think the guidance is
I
gonna
mean-
help.
How aware would Sinnoh be about goblin culture on this side of the mountains?
I have no clue.
Exactly. That's exactly what he thinks. I have no clue.
Let's ask Ragnall. Hey. Do you have a plan to escape this hellhole?
He just lifts his sword.
What?
He lifts his sword.
He wants to fight
Oh,
his
I
way out.
think
right,
it's best to go through battle. Death and
Oh,
glory.
okay, I guess we have to fight our way out, really. That's gonna be fucking
I mean,
awful.
maybe he knows a cave hole that the goblins don't know about. We can sneak around.
I mean, Nockgrish wouldn't know, and I'm assuming Ragnall wouldn't know, but maybe the dwarf knows?
Well, it's Ragnar's. We're in Ragnar's neck of the woods. If anyone knows a side door,
I guess.
I don't actually travel this deep into the caverns.
Yeah, we're still
Usually
like
sleep at the entrance.
12 hours in, right? We're still deep in my head.
No, not that far, but yeah,
Yeah.
kind of still under the surface. Not Grish does pipe up and say, "Well, you could always just let me go."
Unfortunately, I think we might still need you, as you are also a key component within a theme that's going on within the city.
What city?
yes.
What?
I'm checking, hold on. Map is slow.
We're talking like North Den or Stagtown? What?
My map is slow, hold on.
Roland pulls out his map and there's no ink on it, and it's slowly filling itself in.
Milgard.
I've never been to Milgard.
Yes, but while you were apparently under someone else's control, you were working with a noble in Milgard to kill and displace civilians so that the noble could exploit them.
Okay. So you want me to go in there and say what? Oh, look at me, humans. I am a goblin. I've been attacking you for God knows how long. And now I'm here because somebody planned it. That sounds incredibly ill-conceived.
I mean, you also don't remember what you did. That's why I want to try to find someone who can make you remember.
So you want me interrogated?
With specific stuff. Probably for the best.
Interrogation implies that you know what you know and someone's beating you until you say it. I'm thinking more like unlock the memories that are locked.
Interrogation means they just beat you until you agree with what they say.
No, none of that.
What do you think interrogation means?
That's what I'm saying, not interrogation. I'm saying, I don't know, there's wizards. Someone told me about a thing called detect thoughts once. I don't know, maybe there's some dude somewhere who can make you remember shit.
Okay. Well, I won't give you my good graces, nor my clan will. So, your choice.
Well, I mean, you're locked up.
Yeah, but you need me alive, and we don't need you alive.
But they also think you're dead right now.
Your clan ran because we beat the rest.
Yeah, I what? And he kind of looks around the room. 2, 3 dozen in here? My hunting parties are still out for you. And we probably still have some at the entrance, I would imagine.
Yes, and the ones at the entrance are gonna get the news from the ones that ran away that you're dead.
He shrugs. Alright, well, I can only convince you so much.
Hmm. We can't. We. I think we should try and use him as a bartering chip and just like not trade our way out, but we will hurt your leader if you don't let us out.
I still think this is another way out. There's always another way out.
I mean, you're the dwarf, right?
I mean, I am technically a dwarf, but it doesn't mean I have, like, echolocation or something.
Oh, the dwarfs of the west don't have echolocation? What is this? Hmm. Maybe we can like stealth past them. Do we remember any place in the path that we got in here that was like easy to hide in? That we can like hide and while they walk past and we just go past them? Cause like
I mean,
yes,
you
I do.
probably can. The issue is, do you think your goblin prisoner is going to let that happen?
We can put him like we can just make him unconscious.
Okay. And then what? Okay, so you let some of the hunting parties pass. This is DM thinking. You let some of the hunting parties pass, then what?
Then we just make a run for it. I mean, yes, there's still those guys on the like outside of the cave, right? Didn't you say?
Uh-huh.
Didn't knock Grish say that? I mean, those guys we could probably just take on. I don't know, but I mean, usually when there's a cave system, all the entrances are like the further up you go, there's more entrances, right? And we're not gonna find an alternate path unless we do that. Like maybe when we're up closer to the surface, we can actually find multiple entrances to the same cave system.
Hmm.
The way you guys got in was a giant lake.
Yeah, that's. Hmm.
Giant lake.
Yeah. The big underground cave with the
Yeah,
lake in
with
it.
the lake.
Uh,
Yeah, I was thinking if we could like breathe underwater in that too.
I
That seems good.
don't think I can do that one yet. I get one of those things. I don't remember which one it is. It's either breathing or walking. It's walking.
Grish have any? Wait, can I see his inventory?
Yeah, you guys already took everything off of him except
Oh,
his
okay.
masterwork armor.
Okay.
Well, we could dress up another goblin like him, and then when the goblins come to check it out, and See, he's dead. I don't know. They'll leave.
You want to try to dress up another goblin to look like him.
Yeah, that sounds riskier than just like letting him go. But can we let him go, but somehow not let him go? What if I color of subjugation him? Like we put the collar on, we force him to like
Swapping
we
out one
release
color
him.
or another.
Yeah, like we force him to release us and then come back to us when we've left for safety.
It's actually really clever. I like it.
Because it's like 1 hour. Can we presents? Can we make it out in 1 hour? We want to dig in his mind a bit with some mind mage, dude. It is. It's like he doesn't remember anything, and it would be great to at least get more than just the name that is probably fake. He couldn't even give us a description of the dude. No, we don't know anyone who could do that. That's the issue for me too. Because like,
We can always ask Earth.
I was gonna say, just ask Earth when it's, you know.
He's got.
oh yeah, that's true. He probably has someone.
Well, ask Earth now because we have the crystal, and then try to figure that out.
Can we phone him from down here?
Totally.
Do we have reception?
Yeah, but it's about 8 a.m. or 9 a.m.
Oh, okay. I think the color of subjugation plan would be funny.
Probably you just have to unattune to something, because
Yeah.
So you'd still need to wait an hour.
Yeah, I know. Is that what we're going with then? Cause like I don't have a better plan here.
Sure.
YOLO swag motorväg, right?
where in all of the, because we were through so many layers of cave. Like where
Yeah,
are we?
but
What layers are left?
You're towards the very top of it.
it's like the water cave after this, right? And then it's end.
So I'm trying to think, were there like
Yes.
branching tunnels we didn't take? We can take them this time.
Okay.
There are, but like you could spend a while just walking through nothing.
I'm
Well, I'm
attuning to
saying
the
we-
color.
If we just go somewhere to nothing, then we can, have an hour.
You can,
And then-
but you'd still risk fighting them.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only issue with the attunement plan. Is like we have to wait an hour, and they might find us in that time.
Does Ragnar have any way out that it might not be near goblins?
He just said
Fighting?
fight.
He said fighting.
Oh,
He just want to murder, bro.
yeah, fair enough.
Maybe we could just kill them all.
I mean, can we kill them all? Like we kill them like flies. Like everything unless except the big ones and the like spellcasters are like super easy.
It's
right?
a literal army.
Yeah, but like define an army, right?
A lot.
It's like the first war in Iceland was technically an army, but that was like 14 dudes.
It's
I'm
definitely
thinking
more than
about
14.
at least 1,000 here.
Okay. I think because like
Not
there's different
1,000.
skills, right?
I'm not that crazy as a DM.
Okay, sorry. 200.
There's
like
300 of
200.
them. They are all shirtless. They all have matching shields and spears.
If I can get
Flowing capes.
like a couple of hours of sun to get the last gun charged, then it's like doable. The problem is we
With
need to
how
use
many
sun.
bullets?
I have 2 bullets, but if I get the last gun charged, because that charges in the sun. But we need to escape for that, which means we need to get to the surface, which is the thing we're trying to do.
I mean, I do have a bunch of traps on me. We could try to hunker down somewhere for an hour.
Let's try and hunker down for an hour. Let's try and color of subjugation him. We release him, and then I color of subjugation. Wait, how does it work? Because it's only an hour. I guess we can do this in an hour. That seems reasonable.
Well, I mean, it's an hour to attune to the collar.
No, he only follows my command for up to an hour.
Yeah. I don't know. Just saying, if you wanted to attune to the collar, you could probably set up a bunch of traps and buy an hour, but that doesn't help us after that.
What does the party want to do?
I don't know.
I think we're going with the color of subjugation.
Get out without fighting while taking Nokrish with us. That's what
Yeah.
we want.
That's the current thought process.
I don't know if that's possible. You could
Okay,
try to
then change.
hide and let
Mhm.
them get by you.
I think either hide or let them buy us, or we do color of subjugation to force him to come, because it's mental. I can force him to come back to us mentally. It also doesn't
All the
specify a
magic
rage.
Well, so that's what I was thinking. We dress up a goblin like Knockerish, we bash its face in so they can't tell the difference, and we go hide. And then when they come by and they see Knockerish with his face bashed in, like, well, leader's dead. Who's
You
the new leader now?
defile
All
a
right, let's go
corpse?
somewhere. What?
You defile a corpse?
It's just a goblin.
Very cleric, very cleric.
That's true.
Hmm.
That's more of a Darethorth mindset than a Herondor
Yeah.
mindset. They all kind of blend together after a while.
I think color of subjugation is like a decent plan, because we can let him through. He can convince the army to let us pass, right? And then when we've done that, I mentally tell him, no, come over to us. Like when we're free. Like when we're like 30 minutes away from the army, we just tell him he really needs to go pee, and when he goes to pee, he comes to us.
Still got to tune you to the collar.
Yeah. But like, that's the only way I see us doing this without having amazing self rolls. And like, we don't have a stealthy party, right? It's like me who's the only one who's stealthy, right?
Yeah, no, I clink and clink.
I say we go for it.
I
Let's
mean,
hunker down for an hour, like hide for an hour,
sure, why
and
not?
like put on his armor on with the color of subjugation. Well,
Alright. You can attempt to hide.
Uh-huh.
You're going to need to find somewhere first. And since I don't exactly have maps for you guys to hide on, we'll just use the same map. Just say it's a different pondish cave that's like this.
Hey. And with significantly less goblins in it.
Yeah, significantly less dead goblins in it.
I never thought I bought too few bullets, bro. I spent so much money. I bought every single bullet that every merchant in town had.
Killed a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah. The problem is I started firing it 3 times a turn. And I didn't have that in my math.
Mm-hmm. Where would you like to hide in here? Like, give yourselves defensive options since you have traps and everything.
Up
How are
here,
you setting up your camp?
I feel like I would have to map the place out first. 'Cause
yeah,
I don't see
I
anything.
think the only thing I've seen, it's like up here. There's like a nice little cozy corridor. Yeah, look at this, guys. Come up here.
I tried to move and I can't now, so I don't know.
Use arrow keys.
There's a
There we
really
go.
cozy place here. Do we know which direction to the surface? Like, because we came from here,
Towards the right is the surface. Towards the left is the not surface.
like up here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think we hide in here, like this separate section here. Hey, what do you think? Do you think we should just let him go? You usually are the sensible one, right? I think this is the best hiding spot because we're gonna come from here. Can someone set up like a major illusion here to make like a fake wall?
Way too far away from that. You can set up the crossbow things to shoot the shit out of anybody if they step around the corner, but
Be right back.
This is
Take
the
your
only
time.
solution. But we only did an hour this way. How tall is the roof up here?
10, 15 feet. It's kind of short.
Okay, so I was thinking I can't hide above them.
No, not really. You're
Okay.
in a cavern or like little cave.
Could also try to set a trail. Grab some blood, make it look like we dragged ourselves down another way.
Back down to the dwarf.
Hey.
For how long will that work?
Huh.
Let's try
Just
it.
gotta buy an
YOLO.
hour.
Yeah, we just have to buy an hour and then hope he doesn't roll well on wisdom saves.
I mean, we're all wounded. I'm sure I can grab a rag and get a little blood off of some.
I mean, you have an hour to do other stuff, so like, if you want to do other stuff, do it. But remember that you won't be hidden, right? If you're like setting up other things.
I mean, you're the one who needs to attune.
Yeah, so I have to be here.
I'll live.
I'm just saying if they come before an hour.
Try to
And they're out there.
set up a fake snail trail going some other way. I can set up the crossbows and don't step in it. And did I have other things, or did I sell them for space? Just a lot of grenades. That's not gonna help. Oh no, I have a thumper trap. An icy thumper trap.
I mean, yeah, we wait until I have attuned to the collar and then we cheat it on him.
Alright. Next, how do you want to set up? Because I think you can use the traps so you can actually click and drag them out.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to find where the... There they are. And then... I don't have permission to throw a thumper on the ground.
Yeah, that's funny. Give me a second. I think it's just that you don't own them. Oh, because I can't have you on them. Where do you want one? Just ping.
Probably there.
Sure. Do you want to attempt to hide it?
Yes.
You have time to do so, so get a +7. If you try to like bury it. There you go. I will say next to it is water. Yeah.
Wait, I'm just moving shit around.
I know. I wish they had like you can adjust the way a little bit more.
And then while he's resting and trying to... I'm setting all this stuff up and try to like make a blood trail that looks like it went some other way.
Okay.
See if they
So
pick up on
use
it.
your. You guys have lights and stuff on, which
Oh, yeah,
you can turn your lights off.
I can kill those.
Oh, do I have light on? Yeah, I do, right? Oh,
Mine-
no, I don't.
Mine's a hooded, so I
Oh.
can ta-da. We're invisible.
Yeah, you just see where the crossbows can see because they're technically a light source.
Also, you can
Can't just. You technically can't see in there because they don't emit the light.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll wait for Thel, but everyone can roll stealth because you basically have to be sneaky while trying to rest up. And you know how that
Okay.
can be, where you're just trying to sit quietly and stuff
My
like that.
fucking god.
Are we
Yeah.
stealthing?
Yep.
I could probably use help with stealth because I'm not that good.
They would have to tell you how you're going to stealth better. How would you make Harador stealth better?
I mean, I have disadvantage because of the armor, and I plan on not moving.
Who is the
Yeah,
worst
but-
in stealth?
Probably
You know,
me.
next how people just move, so that Lester kind of cheats and moves as you move.
I can cast invisibility on you. It lasts for an hour.
I feel like it's more of a sound issue. Like maybe shove some rags
I
or
know,
random
at the
fabric
same
between the
time,
more prominent plates.
invisibility just increases.
I don't mind being invisible. I'd hate for you to spend a resource.
If we're
Don't
gonna
you
get
have-
this-
Don't you have
hold
like
on.
reality warp or something? Can't you just make like a reality warp wall?
I do have reality warp. Let's see how long. That only lasts a minute. But I do have phantasmal force, which only lasts a minute as well.
It's
Dang
also
it.
a
Well,
single target, so
That,
that's
that
what
affects
works,
the
right?
other guy.
Yeah.
I mean, most of my clink clank is because armor, so I don't know.
No, well, phantasmal force is a bit. Okay, hold on. Here, it only lasts a minute, so it's not useful anyway. But it's a bit of a weird one.
You take crouch on life stick to root of a creature that you see within range.
Ah, true.
You make a single target have a really bad day,
Yeah, fair.
but I feel like mind lock is kind of better. Plasma force has its uses. It's all about the creativity.
I haven't used it once since I got it, so I might switch it out at the next level up or something. But
So you guys kind of are gonna hide, sit pretty, and wait a whole hour.
Pretty much, yeah.
yep, I still need the stealth.
I'll try to do something with padding or something to keep pieces from touching as much.
And I feel like
Maybe curl up in a ball with Karma. Maybe his fur will muffle some noises.
Eileen also needs the stealth at disadvantage, apparently. Wow, even
Why are
worse
they
than
at
you.
disadvantage?
I don't know, it just told me that I have disadvantage.
They're wearing masterwork half plate armor.
Did we already put it on? Yeah, apparently we did.
Could take the armor off. Well, then, if they find us, you have no armor. Well, they're a barbarian.
I mean,
They
it
don't
kind
need
of makes sense. They have like 22 different weapons. They have 4 shields, a whole shit ton of armor and stuff.
armor.
Tons of potions and just random crap in their inventory. So, you know.
And maybe Bran will get higher than a single digit.
I'll roll it for Brand. He's got a 21.
You should roll all of our stealths. Damn.
I love how I rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2.
Yeah, I know. It's
So
awful.
overall, as you guys are kind of sitting there, and what do you do with not Grish?
Good question, because he needs to also
Gag
shut up.
him.
You're just gonna gag him?
I mean, just gagging someone, they can still make noise.
I don't know how to make even less noise. We don't have silence. I guess I shove. Can someone just shove one of my guns in his face?
That's one way to cast silence.
Sure.
Yeah.
You could point a gun at him, but you're also trying to attune to something, so you have to kind of focus.
Yeah, that's why I said
Someone else
someone.
can.
Someone hold a gun to his head.
I don't have silence.
Do you want to be the guy
Is-
holding your gun to his head?
I feel like that's more of a Bran thing.
Okay, Brandy's holding a gun to his head now.
Sure. Bran doesn't object, but Bran's not here. Bran will just use his sword. But do you want Bran to kill him?
I'm trying
No.
to. I want to roll like an intimidate check, but I don't actually want to kill him.
You can roll Intimidate with the assistance of Bran.
And guidance.
Is that, do I get advantage and guidance then?
You get advantage.
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 Advantage. Okay, but I'm gonna add a D4, I guess.
If you hit
Is
it fast enough, it should just happen.
What
Oh,
was
really?
Bran's strength before Ogrim's strength?
I have no idea.
Huh?
It's because it's rolling with advantage, so you got a 19. Yeah, Notgrish will kind of keep silent. But,
Yeah, you better be.
I'll say about like the half hour, it's been like 40 minutes since you're sitting there silently. People are just kind of like, tending to their wounds and other stuff like that. But you do hear like pitter patter outside. You definitely hear some muffled voices and stuff as people are looking at your attempt to hide. Next, roll a nature. How well did you actually do with that blood?
Let's find out. I mean, not terrible, but not amazing.
Okay. You can hear the as you're kind of keeping quiet. Roll perception. All anyone but Frosty.
Another 10. 17.
You can hear the sniffing and muffled voices as they're discussing the blood. They don't quite believe what it is. And you can see the growing brightness coming towards you. What would you guys like to do?
I don't know.
It's an interesting thought. It's the range on
Wait.
Toll of the Dead.
It hasn't been an hour yet, right? So I can't do anything.
Nope.
Can I make Toll of the Dead happen somewhere else and then they go towards the dong?
Unfortunately, you told the dead, which is basically trying to kill someone.
Right.
Oh,
This spell's
Oh.
hostile in nature.
hold on. How about this?
Oh, harmless sensory effect.
Within range?
Oh, it's only 10 feet. I thought it was more than that.
Do you not have like
People
minor illusion or
mostly-
something?
Do more.
Can I
Oops,
know
I
I'm
clicked it again. Hold on.
I know I'm doing like the attunement thing, but can I throw a rock?
Sure.
Like can I like yeet a rock down here? Is that possible without like?
Yeah.
I could cast Dancing Lights. That's 120 feet.
Uh-huh.
I could just make it very dim.
Can you make it look like a lantern?
Yep, I can create up to 4 torch-sized lights within range, making them appear as torches, lanterns, or glowing orbs that hover in the air for the duration.
Okay. So what would you like to do with these lights?
Basically lead them away.
Okay, but you would need to see where the lights are going to guide them. it's not like you can move them around the corner unless you knew what was around the corner, you know? They don't just move on their own as far as you want them to move.
Yeah,
Like, you
it does
can't
have a
just...
visual component.
But if you have them go down, it might catch their eye and make them go down that way. And then just float it as far as you can and snuff them.
Yeah, that's probably the best option. I'll try that. Is that an option?
Sure. You want to float them south?
Because then it might look like we're trying to bail that way, and then they might chase after it.
Yeah, let's try that.
Alright, roll Arcana as you start floating them southwest. Go ahead, casting the spells, kind of letting the lanterns drift down to the south. The voices kind of go a little bit quiet as they're seemingly focused for a bit. A couple still peek around the corner, but they just kind of stand still for a second while you can see them using they're kind of almost tapping their swords. You can hear the little tinks and stuff as they're trying to communicate quietly. But they don't seem to budge, and they are waiting for signals coming from the south.
Huh?
When you eventually hear one of the voices in a gobblish language say, "Nothing moved down this way, just lights." Because there were people watching, and they are just floating lights that people can see with nothing attached to them.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, it's a dark cave.
So bright lights would stick out.
Yeah, but if there's I made it as dim as possible, and then would just quickly down, basically, just a quick whoop.
Roll performance to lower them, trying to make them like bob and weave. I guess you do hear a few of the splashing and whatnot as goblins start chasing down that way, but there is still a small contingent that waits for their return because they did see something up here and they want to confirm it before they just move on. But the hour has passed, Mr. Sonok. Even with the tense moments, you can feel. What did you give up on?
I yeeted away my what was it called again? The belt thing, Harakai.
Okay,
The warden.
I just want to make sure. Certain weapons and stuff might have a sentience to them.
Oh, okay.
Just some don't like to just be thrown away for no reason. That's kind of rude, you know. But yeah, you feel the you're bound once again to the color of subjugation.
Neat. Good the hell.
Okay. Let's yeet it on Nokrish and I guess give him the first command.
Nokrish sees you pick up the collar and he goes, "You fucking won't.
We will.
I will hunt you down to the end of the earth and skin you alive."
Look how that happened. Look how that went the first time, right?
Go ahead and you can, I think it's target and cast it on him, right?
Yes, that works for me.
Sure.
I'm sorry. I'm replying to this Czechian dude because he really desperately wants this mod, and I have never seen someone be this greedy for a mod.
Uh, after you slap the collar on him, he does seem to have his will be bent to your what you want.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll tell him to. I'll tell him that we are pretend letting him go, and he will get another command in exactly 1 hour. But now he should help us out of this cave. I guess that's the easiest way to.
I mean, just have his troops withdraw. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it works too. Yeah, we should just say withdraw your troops. The problem
Obviously,
is he has.
I take my manacles back because he doesn't need them anymore.
You can take the manacles back.
Okay.
He grumbles and stands up and starts walking, grumbling and complaining. He did get a nice little short rest in, so hold on.
Oh yeah, can I hit the short rest button?
Yeah. Everyone except Fruity, who was kind of focused on the one issue. Brand 2 is also focused on killing the guy.
I don't think I healed.
Okay, Fadian definitely wants a short rest to heal.
Mm-hmm.
Good enough. Karma's still got the temporary hit points. He didn't get hit at all in that fight. How's Rignall
Merlin lost
doing?
1 health. He's not. He's following.
How's Rignall? Is he good?
Ragdoll is just peachy keen. Nokrish will leave, and that leaves the rest of the party to do whatever they would like.
You know what? Since we short rested anyway, I'm just doing it to make sure.
Let's load up the crossbows back on Karma, screw the thumper trap, and let's get out of here.
Can
That's for the next guy. In 3,000 years, someone steps on a thumper trap.
can Merlin have inspiring leader?
Think so.
Takes 10 minutes.
I mean, sure.
Let me check how many it was again.
6.
Is Phalion still raging, or is that some other effect?
It's disabled. It expired, but doesn't always remove it.
Ah.
It's my level and crossbow modifier. Why does it ask me to roll?
Just hit it anyway.
It should just... It does that with Goodberry. Like, I keep rolling your health even though it's flat
Okay.
health. Just a MIDI quirk or something.
Yeah. I don't think I can make it auto roll. Let me see.
If you do it, it'll auto roll all of our everything, because I think it's by player.
No. Because I could do a midicule, confirm targets, roll separate.
Each set's
I
its own way.
can't. Nope, can't make it just auto roll this one.
That's what I figured. I mean, it still works.
So the party will descend back up towards the surface, coming to the very familiar deep pool.
Oh, do we need to move on this map? I'm assuming.
If you would like to. Nokrish had already moved ahead of you. It seems quite familiar with going through caves, so he's already far ahead of you.
Which direction are we going? Up or down?
West.
South.
We went.
It's like
west.
down here the thing is.
Yeah, we came from down, so we know the things that
Yeah.
way should hopefully be dead.
Let's just go down. I mean, things move in the cave, but
If you'd like, it is just moving across a map. I don't really have much of an encounter here.
That's fine. Just take us where we need to go.
Sure. Stay still. Boop. Fast travel to other side. I like this map. I wish I could do more with it, but you guys are too low level for an aboleth.
Where the hell are we?
I just fast traveled you through all
Got
the
it.
stuff.
I
Having
just-
to get wet, crossing over, Phalian doing Phalian things. But you do see in the dim bioluminescent that Nokrish is talking to the goblins. And he just goes, well, there's really nothing else here for us. We're gonna let these people go, because some asshole's been controlling me. We actually don't need to fight them. We're gonna head back over to, home. It's about time this host returns home, and we get back to doing what we do best. And goblins, without really much complaint, start to file out one by one towards the entrance.
Woo.
Just surrounding their leader, kind of gently taking care of it. You know, he seems a little worse for wear, and they're tending to him.
Yay.
But it will leave the party actually leaving back towards the surface.
To the surface we
I
go.
think that's it for the caverns.
Yay.
We.
I know. Finally, after almost a full week, you guys walk out into the bright sun.
You wouldn't think that a dwarf would miss sunlight, but Herondor is very much missing the sunlight.
The warm radiance on your skin, the wind, which you haven't realized there has not been anything so much as rustling your clothes, and the scent and smell of just fresh flowers, or not the freshness of trees, and how cold it is, because it has snowed quite a few times since you guys have been below the surface. There's just depths of snow and ice everywhere. Causing most of you to don your cold winter gear.
Woohoo.
And we will begin. Just traveling south and doing all that jazz?
Well, I mean, when we get to the first night, we try to call Earth, right?
Yeah, we could say we get to the first night, and you can go ahead and call Earth.
Ring, ring, ring.
Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring. Here, let me pull out my notes, because this is actually stuff I had ready for you. Eventually, as you kind of tap into the sending stone, you eventually feel a warm buzz come from it, and much like a crystal ball, you can see this miniature figure of Mr. Earth standing in it, and he goes, "Oh, it's about time you've actually used it. How's it going? It's been an eventful week."
Yeah, we kind of lost track of, no sun. Kind of hard to keep track of days. I think we tried to call you at noon once. My fault. We're alive, so that's good.
It's better than what many have predicted.
Well, they're really bad at predicting things then, because we're here. So we stopped the goblins? Question mark?
Okay.
Nakrush was being controlled by someone and doesn't remember any of what he did while he was under that person's control. Says him. What was the name we got? Next doesn't remember.
I thought it was something on D, but I don't remember either. Darth.
You guys are terrible. They're
Yeah,
not
it
even
was
hard
something with a
names.
D.
Bro, I am about to make $2,000 somehow.
Dude, I forgot a girl's
Nice.
name while we were on a date, and it's not because I didn't care. I just couldn't fucking remember.
That's fair. Daros.
Yeah, Daros. Some guy named Daros strolled into their goblin village, and the next thing he remembered, we kicked his ass.
It's not
I
a.
wrote it down.
It's not a guy. You're talking about a Blade Lord.
What's a Blade Lord?
Mm-hmm.
Blade Lord.
Can I roll history or something?
Sure.
Wow.
Well, he doesn't know. Do I know?
I got no clue.
You could attempt to roll too for religion.
Oh, I hit the history button.
Yes.
Are they the same number for me? I think they're the same number for me. They are.
Failure, you can also do a roll for history.
You guys should also remember that the Blight Lords, there were 7 of them. They fought Amagi back in the day. They
Wait,
led
did you say
with
Blight
Concierge.
Lord or Blade Lord?
Blight. Blight.
Oh,
like
I thought you
evil
said Blade
Blight.
Lord. Okay.
No, Blight. Jeez.
I
I know
heard
how to
Blade too,
enunciate. What? No, Blight.
Blight.
As in like the spell Blight that
Yeah,
you
yeah,
used
yeah.
a few times in the
I
last
got
game.
it now, yeah.
Blight.
Okay.
A blight on the
Daros,
land.
so Mr. Earth will say, Daros is among one of them. As far as I can track, it's a what do they call it? He is the Mind Master. He controls people's thoughts and whereabouts. So, it kind of makes perfect sense if it's been controlled. And once you get back to North, then we need to meet. Like, actually meet. Not just some of my mysterious comings and goings with duplicates.
Alrighty. Oh, hey. Nobles have been disappearing and reappearing and acting differently, and there's a Blight Lord that messes with people's minds. That totally doesn't sound connected at all.
Yeah, so that's part of it.
I guess I'll... Does he want me to... Like, I'd tell him all the shit that we saw on the stones, or... I don't want to, like, say the whole damn 20 minutes of it, but...
You met one of the angel, or you met an angel. Mind? You met... Oh, hold on. So you were telling everything on those stones?
Yeah, you know, that whole big story, and...
He will have it carefully. He'll actually stop you and have you recount the story as best you can, word for word, as you can see him writing it down.
Yeah. And then I'll end it with, like, there was this weird tablet thingy, and some dude walked out of the wall and said, don't touch it. The treasure's downstairs.
Did you take it?
Took the treasure, didn't take the tablet thingy.
Oh, good. I just don't want to actually fight angels while we're fighting these things. Not yet.
Well, I kind of figured some mage, ancient-looking dude walking out of a wall saying, don't touch, seemed like a good reason not to touch it.
You found a binding stone. Or a binding, or something of the sort. They go by a few different names.
Neat?
He will discuss with you basically bindings and true names, and with that, you could have controlled Lecky.
Yeah, it sounds like it would have been handy, but I'm guessing the dude didn't want me
If
to take
something
it.
else wanted to have him, you would also have to fight against the other angels, who would probably also find you and kill you.
Yeah, that seems less handy.
Yeah. He remarks about it as much. He's thankful that you didn't just take it. But he also suggests that if you did take it, you probably would have just not come back from the surface.
Oh, good thing we didn't take it then.
There's much we have to discuss. Like I said, once you're back in North, then we can meet. Actually,
All right. You know of any way to, like, make Knockrish remember what he did?
to reverse something on that, probably not.
Oh. Anyone else got notes? Sunak, Merlin, Bran?
Thinking.
I'm sorry. I'm like astonished right now. This guy just sent me $750 on PayPal.
Well, relax,
Wow,
Rusty, because
nice.
people send money and it could be a scam. If it's too good to be true, wait a while because he could also just refund scam you.
True.
It's like friends and family. Apparently, you can't refund that.
You can after 30 days.
You can charge back on credit cards.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense.
But
Yeah, I have
then
two
I
friends
don't.
who's vouching for this guy, so I'm like, he's offering me $2K to get this done in a week.
Okay. You don't even
Like,
have the
that's
tools to do
alright.
it yet.
I got them now.
Okay.
All right, man. Make that money. Just defend yourself. Don't get blinded by money.
It really sucked for you to do all that work in a week and then he just takes all the money back.
Yeah, no, it would suck ass. It's exam season right now, and I'm like, oh god, I have to do more stuff.
Should,
That you do.
should we pass through Milgard or should we dodge it? I'm asking Earth's advice.
It's up to you. Why? What happened in Milgard?
I mean,
I heard you're running with Blackthorn, and I heard he put out a letter. But I've not heard otherwise of anything going on there. Seems like he is quite content.
that's what I was concerned about. Like, is he still pissed off, or are we gonna be able to sneak through and not get his notice?
Did you return stuff to him or no?
We returned. I mean, some dudes on the road took it.
Just some dudes.
Some guards on the road took it.
Oh yeah, but hopefully he wouldn't do much about that. If you know them, well, you can always report them too if anything were to happen. It's yeah, try not to actually get into a political turmoil.
I want nothing to do with the damn politics. I'm busy trying to save the world here.
Good. No, not much going on that I know of.
All right, good, because I'm desperately out of jerky. Call back to the mountain of boar jerky.
Is there anything you guys want to ask? Because he has other business to take care of.
Merlin?
Thinking, but no, I think you covered everything. The political stuff, the stuff downstairs.
Okay.
Do we maybe tell him about the, what are their names again? The dog people.
Oh, the gnolls? I don't think that's too important.
Yeah.
We ran into some gnolls and we gave them jerky and they didn't kill us, and that's why I'm out of jerky.
Hey, you're resourceful. That's
Well,
always
yeah,
good.
no, I'm just saying because he used to have a lot of different types of races around when we saw him every time as well. So
I mean, they're very agreeable and follow Aiden as long as you don't piss them off and you have a lot of food. I don't know if that's useful to you at all.
Aiden has her own problems. Dealing with her own worshippers can be kind of tough. I need someone who doesn't just blindly follow. Goblins are easier to deal with. Their motives are kind of simple. So that's usually why I choose them, but it's all good. I'll consider it. Anyway, you guys have a good night. Job well done. I will
You
see
too,
you when
thank
you
you.
return.
Yeah.
Try not to die.
Working on it.
And with that, you guys can finally get your long rest.
Yay.
Ooh, oh, quick question. Does he want us to return to Thingy?
Thank you.
Norton?
Yeah, he says when you get back.
Yeah, okay, but because the next area, basically, or the next thing would be in the desert, or the third thing.
Yeah, there's other things to do. You guys will figure that out soon enough.
That's why I
How
asked if
long
he
rest
wanted
you
us to
first,
come
since you're
south.
busy?
Yeah, but I think, I mean, we don't know this, but I'm pretty sure his sand skiff is closer to North Den than it is Milgard, so.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we don't know that, but.
Fair enough. No, that's okay. I just wanted to make sure that we are all... that we're just going south.
Unless you want to go to Clearville for some unknown reason, I think
No
Milgard
idea
and the
why.
North Den is the way to go, right? Be hailed
I
as
think-
heroes for stopping the Goblin Horde and then get the hell out of here.
I think Hades wants us to go north at some point. With less delay if possible. Because he needs to save someone.
He needs to go back to the Ice Scald, which is a sea trip.
Yeah. Oh, it's a sea trip. Okay.
Yeah, somewhere entirely else.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, travel montage music.
Which means survival rules.
Yep. Someone can give me a survival roll.
Yeah, I'm the resident +4. I got this.
Honor, about halfway down on the road here, you guys stumble across. In the distance, you see a small caravan kind of pulled over, and people are out there talking. And it seems like they're kind of like worked up about something. Towards the middle of the day, you guys are kind of out there. A lot of them are just in a commotion, talking. It seems like something had happened, but they are discussing it.
I'll stroll on up and say hello. Riding my
Okay.
big ass dog.
They kind of stand around what looks to be like kind of a makeshift area. Various villagers, all seemingly holding weapons,
Is
like
the game
pikes and
paused?
swords, stuff like that. Shouldn't be.
It says it's. Okay, now I can
That
move.
was-
It's telling me it was paused. Yes, I'll just move to like right here. Be like, hello.
They wave. They go, "Hi! Oh, more. So, do you guys know why you're here?"
What?
Sorry, what? We're just
Yeah.
trying to head south.
Well, we were just. I think I went north from Milgard, but I don't know why I'm here. Do you guys know? Because a lot of us don't.
Wait, like,
We saw you guys and
hold on. So
decided to make sure.
you don't
What's going on?
remember coming this way? Is what we're.
Oh, I remember the trip. I remember the journey. My wife and here went north. You know how like you walk into a room and you just kind of forget why you're there?
I've had that feeling before. Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't quite realize why we're here. And yeah, Merlin, as you look to the back, there is looks like someone's just kind of like crunched up on the ground. She's breathing heavily, terrified. And you notice that like just on her back, there's like these 7 large diamonds inset into her skin. And she's just trembling there.
Oh my god, are
But
you?
no one else
Can I?
seems to be doing anything.
I'd like to go
Alright.
up and do a medicine check.
Sure.
I want to roll insight.
As you touch, as you go to like touch her skin starts to like shift and actually like reach around your fingers. You yank back quickly.
No insight for me.
You don't need insight when things change.
Do we roll initiative?
Yes.
I figured. I cannot. There's no combat encounter.
Yep. Give me a second.
No.
That's so
It's
weird
a
because
mess
when we were
of
doing my
bodies.
one shot, you guys were generating combat encounters by rolling initiative.
It's
Oh,
interesting. I think I have it set differently.
Well, I'm probably going last.
Phalian is a 5.
What in the hell is that?
And it looks like Brand has even less.
Well, Brian has yet to roll. I didn't roll them yet.
Oh, okay.
Just give me a second, because I realized that for people I want to disguise, I could just use this polymorpher.
There's
my
literally
God,
no
they're all
civilians.
like
Okay,
that.
that changes things. Here I am thinking of how I cannot hurt that many people. And I hurt all the people.
Okay, roll NPCs. I'm guessing. Oh, Sinok is actually good. As you kind of walk up, this creature suddenly emerges out. Its twisting bodies, like growing in proportions, like limbs and mouths coming off of it. All this kind of sinew and muscle and stuff stretches out. You can, Merlin and Harandor, roll whatever skill check you think would be applicable to what
To find
this
out what it
creature
is?
Yeah.
Would you say Arcana or Religion fit better? Or does it not matter with those two?
Either or.
Okay, in that case, Arcana.
You're not entirely certain, but it does appear to be almost like different people have been melded and stitched into this creature. The 7 diamonds on his back suddenly pulse with life and energy, giving it to this creature, and you can just feel, Merlin, a psychic pain. The entire aspect and existence of this creature is just absolute pain. It doesn't want to be alive, and it is also hungry.
Oh, so me after work.
Yes. Around, all the people that you once saw suddenly get these blank expressions, and they will draw their weapons. This first one in the back just so happens to be Archer, so they will attempt a shot. A nice natural one. It seems like they are ill-equipped to actually wield it. But the one in front of you, Harandor, does take a step forward. Apparently with nothing in their inventory. There we go. Oh, he doesn't. He has a bow. So he will step back. And ping. Of course, they don't have much. But we go to Sanok because Fast and Furious.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I am stunned. Let's. We have had a long rest, so I can't shoot guns now. But do I want to?
You don't get too much more bullets, but you do get a bit.
Let's see. Yeah, the problem is I only have the couple of bullets with the pistol.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just shoot my laser gun here. Can I shoot these 3 guys together? Does that work? If I like stand here?
Which three?
Can you
Can
not
you draw a
see
straight line through them? No, they're too far apart. The big one, yeah, you can easily hit the one in the back, but the
Okay,
two
well
people
then I'll just do this. Does that work?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wait, do clerics? Wow. Clerics don't get sleep. That's annoying.
Oh, I have removed the flare gun from my...
Wait, I thought you did?
What the fuck? What happened?
I'm not seeing
Something is wrong.
Let me check Beyond.
What happened?
I removed it from my hotbar and stuff.
Hmm.
Here, let me do a Kensei's shot and then click it in the inventory.
It did use it. Yeah, there it goes. It hit.
Yep, no sleep.
It did go ahead and kill 2 people. The shot kind of goes through them, and they
like,
kind of fall to the ground.
Good ability. And then I guess I shoot another flare. Yeah, fuck it. Single target flare on this dude.
Twilight
It
Domain.
will miss.
yeah, Twilight Plague. I was certain that I had it when I played it, but that makes sense.
Anything else you want to do, Firsty?
No, I passed.
Brand. I wish Brand was actually here, because I don't know exactly how to use this character. I think I just go up and hit things. But I am going to set his strength down, because I think it would just be 18.
I think
Not
with this
21.
many characters, he might become bigger, no?
I don't know how to operate his character, so I'm just going to go in and hit a few people. I don't know. Are you guys actually going to fight the cultists?
I feel like I want to focus on the thing, because these people all have blank expressions, you're saying? So, like, do they even know what they're doing?
Sure.
You know? So, like,
Brand can only get to about there. I don't know if that's actually long enough for him to use this. It would be disadvantage, but he did hit the first time, so he might as well keep the disadvantage and just try again. Okay. 2 hits, and that's about all I know. This one on the side will go ahead and
he had a bonus action thing, wasn't it? 2 glaives and
his sword's too far of a reach.
Yeah.
This one will go ahead, run up to Sanok, and with just this furious expression of just like, they're gonna kill.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
And we'll, nice. They will try again with their second attack. Nice. Perfect. That'll be their turn. Merlin. You're standing next to this creature that
Yes.
seems ravenous.
Yeah, I kind of want to get away from it.
Mhm.
So I will walk away from it. You can do a
ouch.
Okay, I'll just go my full distance, which is, if I remember correctly,
did 10 feet.
35.
That's right, I'm not Sildor. Okay. I was like, shouldn't we
I'll try to
hunt
go
him?
behind Phalian.
Is 40 feet.
That's 35.
From where you were standing there is 40.
Really?
Yeah, I measured it.
Oh, yeah. Wow, okay.
Yeah, you could be right there. You could be right next to him.
I'll be right next to him. Bit of a weird one, but can I roll Arcana to see if I could maybe drown the creature?
You could try.
Like, see if it would be effective?
It is organic.
Okay, then I'll give it a go. And while I'm at it, actually, hold on, let me do this first before I cast a spell. Wow, it succeeded with 15.
Yes, it rolled a 15.
Okay,
So its
it's
lowest
not.
roll was a 10.
Okay, that
It
was
rolled
my
lucky.
turn, I think. Yeah, that was my turn.
Okay. This one will also go ahead and become zealous, and will charge Brand. Prepare. No, yeah, he'll move only 10 feet. He will prepare his great scythe, and will attempt to attack once and attack twice. Cool. That's perfect. That'll be his turn. It is this guy's turn, and he will reach out with one of the limbs and absorb one of these commoners into its body. It kind of the flesh kind of melding around and just sucking it in, like small hands gripping and grabbing and amalgamating the creature into it. And we'll do the same to this one.
Yeah, we need to take care of this thing specifically.
Or all of the other things so that he can't absorb.
I forgot I have to do a thing. Oh, they don't have anything on. They're supposed to. Hold on. There you are. Boom. Boom. There. There. Okay. Boom. What did I say? Both of them had about 9 hit points, so he increases slightly in mass, gaining 9 more hit points. Right. Okay. And then we'll slash at Brand. I'm not sure. What does the Stone Ruin actually do?
I don't know. Does it say anything?
Ends its turn within 30 feet of you.
Well, it's in 30 feet.
Okay. Well, it has to end its turn. It will reach out and slash once, and then will reach out and attempt to nibble on him. Brian does succeed, as the bite was more to try to grapple him. It is now Karma's turn. Oh, no, it's not Karma. Karma goes at your turn.
It was right in front of me, but then you rolled everybody.
He will move up and attempt a halberd. Oh, you're too far away. He will dash up. And that'll be his turn. This one, too, will go ahead and maneuver up to here. In which case he can attempt to prod you with a halberd. But, you know, cultists have such strong abilities to actually hit fucking shit. Apparently they can't do Brand, but that's about it. Harandor, it's now your turn.
Okay, so Karma. Nom. No nom.
There. Now he's on the right turn area.
Alright, so Herondor gonna do something you've been waiting for.
Wall of water.
It's gonna make a wall of water. Now I should be able to bend it, so I'd like it to bend around the creature and get those 2 squares instead of over there, but just placing it.
So you want to bend. Okay, so you would like it to be.
I want it to be with the wall, the version of the wall that can engulf this dude.
Like this? Or like around him?
Was it, so you can make 30 feet 10 foot high, or you can make a 20 foot in diameter 20 foot high.
So you want to put a circle around him?
I want to encase him in this wall because the spell also says that cold makes it freeze, and it's currently snowing.
Yeah, but it's going to take a while.
Yeah, but he's also still in the wall.
Okay.
So basically, it's just going to be wrapped.
So you just want to circle around him only?
I think so. Well, that's 20 feet diameter. If I make a wall, I should be able to curve it though, right? And just like move these 2 squares over here.
You want a half wall? I'm failing to understand this. You would like a half wall, or you want a full wall?
I tried drawing a thing, but it's under their tokens.
You want like a dome, like a curved wall, like this.
Yeah, like all around.
Not a circle.
Well, you know, you did it. You drew it.
Okay, so you want a domed wall, or like I got you.
So I'm gonna get him wrapped up in it. And if Merlin has anything that does cold damage, it'll make it freeze faster. I don't know if he does though.
Oh, just a big AS AoE.
Yeah, do that.
Like that.
Yeah. That way he's in the wall. Wall of water's kind of lame.
It's not the best. It's more of like, plugging up a hole than anything else. There. So like that.
It just takes a little bit until it's Merlin's actual turn.
And I'm gonna heal Bran for minimum health, which is still 8. And that's my turn.
Okay. It is the one right in front of him. He started his turn in the wall of water. What does that do?
Absolutely nothing, unless his arrows are on fire.
Oh, okay. He'll just step out of it then, because he doesn't like getting soaked in the water.
He's wet
he
now,
will
for
attempt.
whatever that's worth.
That will be his attempt. Phalian's turn. What's Phalian doing, Merlin?
Sorry, I thought it was someone else's turn. I think he's gonna go up and rage first.
If he does that, he's provoking attacks. You want to do that?
Right, yeah, sorry. Yes.
Good.
There's a 20-foot
Wonderful
diameter, not
cultist.
radius. Yeah.
Let's go wild magic.
All right. Okay, so he has his proficiency bonus to all charisma checks. He becomes more charismatic for the next hour.
Of course, Phalian becomes more charismatic. That just makes sense.
Yes. They are now raged. What would you like to do with them?
Smash.
Smash. match. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Go to the next one, who will go up to Mr. Frusty. Oh, they don't have to. They have a crossbow, so they will not go up to Mr. Frusty. They will just shoot him. Okay. That's their shot. And we're back at the top of the turn order.
You sound so disappointed.
It can be. They will go ahead and just try to hit Phalian. They will miss. And it's Sanok's turn again.
I haven't had this much money in my bank account since like the start of college, and I'm like stunned right now.
Oh,
Okay.
we'll skip your turn then, since you're stunned.
No, I'll play. I did tell him I can't work tonight, so. Oh my god, I have basically nothing. I have 2 bullets, and then on the Kishmashar I have a. Wait, should I really have 6?
Whip.
Yes, the Keysmashar recharged 6 shots.
Oh, okay, nice. I mean, yeah, I guess I take out my whip and just start playing melee game here. Is the whip better than the Mirage blade though? Probably. I'm not even gonna look at the math.
I mean, is it a +1 whip or a normal whip?
It's a normal whip.
Oh, I have
But
the
it's a
+1
chain
whip.
I am a good player.
That's why the whip was so damn expensive. It was a +1 whip.
No, it was not.
What? Wait, how do you
You
have a
did
plus?
something.
Oh.
You and Hades did something, and then neither of you realized what happened. So it's been great.
Oh,
Okay.
what the hell did I do?
Yeah, I mean, I missed twice.
You're a bit rusty. It's cold out. The whip itself is a little frozen up.
I haven't used a whip in so long. I'm like stunned. I guess I can flurry of blow. I never use this. Let's flurry of blows.
You can unarmed strike twice.
I basically never use this. Unarmed strike.
Bam! You hit them once. They are still standing. You hit again. Hit you with a good flurry of blows. They are wounded.
I'll pass.
Brand is now encircled.
He definitely should grow.
That's the issue. I just don't know.
It's Giant's Might. It's a feature of his.
I know. 2DR rerolling 1. All within a weapon's normal. Which he
And
can
then
reach.
you
up
can actually
to.
cleave, I think.
Yeah, well, Great Cleave is.
Oh, it's within the target's 5 feet, right? Or is it 10 feet?
He needs a 2-handed blade or heavy. I don't think he has. No. The only 2-handed blade is Tindome. So he can't do that. He can't
Is a
use Great
longsword
Cleave.
not a double two-handed?
It's versatile.
Which means that you can choose.
So it's not for that weapon type, the skill type. Specifically has to be 2-handed only.
Where does it say it needs a two-handed? Uses heavy blades, heavy axes, 200 blades, 200 axes. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's... oh yeah, true.
Oh, wait, how often can he repose? Is that a class thing, or is that one of your fancy
When
things?
it's one of his things. It's whenever someone
reaction.
misses him with an attack.
Ah, yeah, they've been hitting.
Alright, so why don't we do this first? Takes up his bonus action, but it's pretty decent. Giant Smite doesn't get Giant Smite, but that's fine. Put a Lacerate on it. Not with a 9, so that's one of his attacks. He could Crushing it. Hopefully it stuns. I'm having brand rolls for him,
Right?
so that's all good. That's his 2 attacks. Action Surge, I guess, because this is starting to look bad. And try it again. Oh, Crushing Blow is a whole action. Okay, so he has one more real attack. Just hit it. Okay. 2 real attacks, whole action for Crushing Blow. He has hit nothing. Oh, that seal is supposed to last a whole minute. Oh well. They will, Mr. Sunok, you are being smacked.
Oh my bad. I'm sorry. I was tabbed out.
Yeah, no worries. They'll hit you, but they will have empowered their strike to deal an extra 10 damage. And then they will do it a second time.
Can they use a missile?
One tried. They missed. They will use both their empowered
It's 3
strikes.
attacks?
2.
Wasn't that 3? 1?
Yeah, empowered strike is
Oh,
after
the
they
power
hit.
strike is a separate thing. Yeah, I got you. My
Yeah.
bad.
Merlin.
Is that blue stuff still the water wall?
Yes.
Perfect.
If you hit it with
In
cold
that
damage,
case-
it freezes.
Uh,
And it's
Can I
currently in the
cast
creature.
while this guy is next to me, or? I
You
always
can.
forget.
As long as it's not a ranged attack roll.
Yeah,
It
you can
is
cast.
not, technically, I think.
What spell?
It's an AoE, right?
Yeah, it's an AoE.
you're
Yeah,
fine.
it is fine.
Good. Oh, wall's frozen.
Devil Cyclone. Oh, that's just Fireball. Okay.
It's a frost version of Fireball.
Oh, this is
All
like,
right. So the only the ones that are actually selected. This one's still water next, so that little square is still kind of watery. But the rest of it is frozen solid.
And now he's stuck in a frozen wall.
how does Thalian not get hit here? I guess it's just because the hit
Uh,
point actually counted as medium.
Template.
Yeah.
Template.
He will make a dex save to see if he can't get out of the freezing water.
It's a strength save. Oh,
The freezing ice wall. If not, what is your DC? 15?
That's an excellent question. It is exactly 15.
minus 15 as well.
He will move out of it at trying to just push himself out of it. He will be in a squeezed condition though because he is occupying squares with other people, so he'll have disadvantage unless he gets out. They're all kind of squeezed in against it. Is there anything else for you, Mr. Merlin?
Or for me.
Thinking. I'd like to try to push this guy 5 feet away from me.
Go for it.
Do it.
He succeeds.
I don't think I'll ever use it again. I managed once.
Literally,
and that's it.
he rolled a 16. Like, he has a
I
plus
know.
0. Just unlucky. Anything else?
No, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Went too far. This one will, oh, he also has to make that save.
He
Hold
is
on.
in the wall.
Yeah. 14.
He is in the
okay,
wall.
he is restrained in the wall of ice. And will have to break out each turn. Restrain means he can't attack. Or just become 0. Attack rolls have against it. He has disadvantage on other attacks. Yeah, he'll still try to stab. But he does have disadvantage. Once and twice.
Brand is just like magnet.
Oh, but he also gets to empower one of his strikes. Cool. Wow. Yeah, just for Frosty it rolls fucking max. For Brand it rolls fucking nothing.
Yeah, I got slammed.
This creature is going to try to move away from Brand. Brand will be able to attack it.
Oh shit, Frusty's almost
So it
dead.
has to- he will go ahead and absorb this little Tucker.
God damn it.
And he will move here and then have to move down. Just to get out of the way. And he has... Alright, out here, what he can do is he'll try to... Is he below? Oh yeah, he is below half. He will activate his little aura.
I've officially been awake for 24 hours.
Woo!
And we'll give Harandor a slash.
What am I concentrating on?
The wall of water.
Well, now it's just ice.
Yeah, but I guess it would shatter instead of disappear.
I have no idea what happens when it goes away.
I do
Especially
like
now that
the
it's
combo
frozen.
you guys did. Your combo is kind of cute.
Harandor, why don't you go ahead and roll me a d20. On a 15, the wall of water and the wall of ice will remain. Like rule of cool it. Okay. It will, at first he said, shatter into a bunch of shards.
It did
This
something.
guy no longer becoming restrained.
was
It was a really cool combo.
I was gonna say it did his job. It didn't really do much. Just cool.
And then he will go ahead and nibble on Phalion, who will avoid it.
Has not been hit this entire goddamn combat.
This cultist, without fear, will prepare and halberd Merlin, which didn't do anything. This one will do the same thing to Mr. Harandor, except he can't prepare, but he will halberd. Okay. This one will do it to Mr. Brand. He will battle axe him with a natural 1.
It
Awesome.
finally
Harandor
missed.
and Karma.
Brand can repose if he wanted
Oh yeah,
to.
Brand can repose, but it's kind of like the one target that he... I guess he can. No, he already attacked this guy for
I
leaving.
was gonna
Oh, that's
say
right.
reaction is already used up.
Aw, yeah. Karma's gonna get off a rend on this guy. So what does that do again? He just keeps bleeding?
Yes. It didn't, Karma's thing didn't automatically proc on him? No, he did. It did. He's now bleeding for 3 turns.
Okay, sweet. And Herondor Ugh, you guys.
Or until healed, which means if he absorbs any more corpses, he will heal.
Okay, good. Sinnock is just barely in range.
Yeah, thank you. I actually did need that.
Alright, hold on a second. That's undone. That's undone.
What's undone?
This is undone. You healed the creatures too. And
No,
this is
I
undone.
only hear my people. Oh, you have to undo.
I know.
It's supposed to. We did this. It's supposed to target.
So
Oh, they're neutral.
The thing is, next, because they polymorphed, they're all still allies, but they're neutral.
Oh,
so it works.
Do we have to slap the rend effect on the monster now? Did it go away?
Yes, I will slap it on for you.
'Cause they all
Thank
turn
you for
neutral.
reminding me. There we go. All done. He's back to being rendered.
That was an action. I don't really have a bonus action I can do to do. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Screw it indeed. Next.
Phalion. What does Phalion want to do?
Whack.
Whack.
He's already lacerated, right?
He's already bleeding, but you can stack bleeds from multiple sources.
Or you can? Okay.
Yep. So if you want to use rending, your chainsaw.
Well, lacerate, but
Well, Reaver does about the same thing.
sorry, what?
Reaver. The weapon.
Oh,
Flensing. Flensing weapons rip and tear. They take 1 damage for each
Yeah.
round.
no. Let's try it again. Yeah.
There's so much description every time you hit the button.
Hell yeah. It also crits on a 19 or 20.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Anything else?
Thinking. Still raging, so no, we're good.
Okay. This cultist will reload their crossbow and shoot Sanok. Cool. It misses. Sanok, it's your turn.
I mean, I guess I keep whipping until I succeed, right? Okay, you
I
know what?
mean-
I'm spending a key point to add to. Does that work?
14 against them will hit.
Oh, thank God. Okay. So then I need to click the damage button on the weapon.
Yeah.
And then I step here. I guess it can be here. Yeah, do I want to do more attacks? Not really.
I was gonna say whip has range, doesn't it? You don't have to.
Yeah, I can whip from here. Well, from here, right? Does it not count as a large thing? Can I?
I think it's the angles. Oh, you
Doesn't
missed.
matter.
Oof.
Yeah, this angle is weird, I guess. I'll pass. I was hoping I could stunning strike, because I can apparently stunning strike with the whip, right? Which is dumb.
Brian will take care of these two people, because I think that's important.
Yeah, I can
so
stunning
sword.
strike with the whip. That's kind of awesome.
Nice. Sword doesn't work. Sword again. Nice. Yeah, just smash. Nice. Yeah, that totally makes sense. A 2, a 4, and a 6. Jesus Christ, Brand. That's Brand's turn. Merlin.
Maybe we get this guy like a +30 weapon or something. This is crazy.
He has plus look at his pluses: 1, 4, and 3. He has a +8. The -2 is just because of finale right now, but you know.
Still, wow.
Merlin, what would you like to do?
I'm looking at it.
We're gonna die to oblivion because Brand's gonna whiff every shot.
I think I might just magic missile. Maybe chaos bolt.
Take it you don't have Thunderwave.
I do not. Chaos bolt is an attack spell or a ranged attack, so I would.
Have to shove him first.
Yes. Heck yeah.
He fails. Do you want to kind of shove him into the creature? Because the creature looks hungry.
No. But I
Wait,
don't want him
is-
to beat away from me, so he needs to go here. It doesn't really matter.
Alright, we will see just how delectable he is. This will roll an insight, see if it can distinguish between friend. Oh, it can't.
What? Oh, does it have like
Don't enter it square.
because I'm not done yet.
Yeah, you shoved it into it, and it decided that TC morsel. It is now he is now just kind of grappled onto the side of the creature, and slowly being consumed.
5 feet sideways, just
No.
to grapple.
No, I couldn't target it because of the square.
Oh, okay. But I moved it next to it, not on it though.
You have to
Does it
push
matter, or-
5 feet away from you or towards you.
Yes, so he went from here to here.
Yeah, so he's in
And
he's in that
creature
square.
went
The creature's
here.
a 2x2.
Yeah, I just moved it. It's fine.
Yeah, the
It's,
creature
he's in
was
the same
here,
area.
here.
Yeah, I moved him because I okay. Okay.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, gotcha. Alright.
I have to move it to attack him.
In that case, yes, I did shove him into it.
Good. No. What would you like to do with the rest of your turn?
I
13
missed.
does not hit.
Next.
This little guy will go to Brand, and we'll just keep attacking. And do his last empowered strike, and we'll do a second attack. Brand's taking very small amounts of damage, but it's now this guy's turn. He would like everyone to kind of get a little closer to him. That's supposed to be a bigger circle. Let's try that again. Yeah, like that.
Glad I moved.
It only targeted 2 things, and it wasn't any ally.
It was the
Fucking,
friggin' spiritual weapon.
you know what? Any discluding itself. We're gonna undo this and try once more to get this right. I have trouble with this midicule stuff sometimes.
Well,
Okay, now it targets everybody.
certain abilities, they don't. I hit my buttons. I don't know.
We're waiting on Sinok and Phalian to roll
My bad,
theirs.
guys. No missile.
It will be pulled there. Who fails? Harandor's already next to it. Brand succeeded. Sanok succeeded. So everyone who succeeded is already away from it, and everyone who did succeed is already next to it. Perfect.
Yep, that's about right.
All
did a
right.
ton of damage,
Well,
so-
it will slash at Mr. Harandor, and we'll try to. You know what? I'll go for a bite on you. Cool. It misses.
Back, Falkeist.
Which turn it just hit? Oh, it did hit this guy's turn, so he will revert. And this will now consume and absorb. Gaining 3 health. And removing its bleeding effects. Right, so it is the cultist's turn. Over here, we'll go for a attempt to immobilize Brand, which he will. Brand can now not move during on his turn. Karma.
Karma. Karma keeps pulling a Brand. Like he's not hard. He's got a decent to hit too.
He does. He would have hit with a 15, but the psychic presence of the Forelli right here is kind of undermining his attacks. Hits.
Oh,
But it succeeds.
succeeded. Both spiritual weapon. Good God. Channel my inner brain.
All
man.
right. Alien.
He will.
Ow. That hurts.
Meh.
Do you want to reckless?
Too late.
You could do it after you strike. To suggest that you want to go reckless. Swing again, then click reckless.
When you make your first attack on your turn.
Yeah, I'm ignoring that because that's sometimes
okay.
silly.
No,
feels
I
nice.
won't. I'll
Okay.
pass.
This one will reload their crossbow, Sanok, and it will fire. They hit.
Deflect.
You still take 3 damage. You did not deflect it enough, but you did
That's
deflect
fine.
most of the damage.
Okay.
Sanok, it is your turn.
Yes. I mean, we seems like we're just targeting big dude, so I guess I'm just targeting big dude.
I mean, he's very wounded.
Yeah, he's amazingly very, very wounded. I mean, I can do like one of the cool things, right?
Do whatever hits.
You guys think it's that easy.
Yeah, it's gonna be super easy. Look at this. Perfect hit right here.
Perfectly hits.
Then I wanna
Perfectly
add
dealing damage.
stunning strike. No.
Succeeds on a 23.
And then I wanna whip. No. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's it really. I'm very useless without bullets.
Brand will Brand will
That was Brand.
Brand will. Yeah, first hit. First time. Fucking Brand. What the hell is going on? Merlin.
Merlin will try to. Is that a Hades?
Yes. Brand, I have been pulling brand strikes.
I think it's character related, not person related.
I think so too. Merlin, you're up though.
Yeah. I'm still looking at what spells I want to cast. I'll just go with magic missile. Oh boy.
Okay, hold on 1 second. We need to measure this.
Measure what?
The effect.
I know, that's why I'm asking. What are we measuring?
Brand, not Brand, Merlin, above you, you suddenly, things go a little dimmer and you look up and a sheet of water just dumps on you. About 100 gallons within this space just plummets onto you. As if a wall of water was cast above your head and then immediately neglected, and you just get absolutely soaked wet.
Wait, how much water was it?
100 gallons.
How much is a gallon?
A lot.
Yeah, I have no clue.
About 3.78 liters. So about
Okay.
400 liters. Or
So that's
350
400
350
kilograms
liters.
of water. I'm prone.
I'll let you make a strength saving throw.
With my 8.
Yeah, roll. Let's see if you get above a 15.
No, 6.
All right. No, you get knocked prone. But you did cast your spell off. All the missiles hitting into the creature. It seems to be like on its last throes of life.
I will use my movement to at least get up.
Yep, you could definitely do that.
Oh wait, do you have a bonus action?
I do, yes.
Do we maybe want to not have a body directly next to it?
That's a good point. I will shove this one 5 feet closer to me, and it should
Alright,
not
roll
be
it.
able to resist, right?
We'll find out. Yeah, it fails that -1. All right.
Alright. I'll take 5 feet away. More. Just to make sure I'm out of range.
It is its turn. Sinok, it will reach out and attempt to bite you. Of course, the only person that actually hits with the bite.
Yep. No, that's fair.
You are grappled by it, and you're being pulled into its mouth. And it will rend at Merlin. Or Herondor, sorry. And it will miss there.
My poor shield has probably got so many holes in it.
Yep. Yeah, so Sinok, you're basically, as the thing has like bit onto your skin, it's starting to like pull you into its body. You will become swallowed if you do not escape by the end of your turn.
Okay.
This cultist,
Should I move myself into it like that?
No, not yet.
Okay.
You're not yet swallowed. You're just kind of grappled by it.
Yeah, it was like 10 feet away though, so I think it could be closer.
Karma and Herondor, it's your turn.
Alright, Karma.
Karma bites. Rending into the last bit of it. Just seemingly on its last single breath left.
Okay. What's Herondor gonna do?
Go.
Screw it. This needs to end. What the hell? What am I?
What do you mean?
That's a great
I
question.
try to select
What did I
myself,
miss?
and all I have are attributes. And am I karma?
Maybe you had both selected.
Oh no, that's too big. Shoot, it placed it. I don't want to do that. We need to undo whatever this is.
Yeah, just ignore it. Oh, if you just ignored it, it wouldn't do anything. And it didn't even do anything. So just give yourself the spell slot back and I'll delete it.
What spell?
Or
is
it did
it?
do something? Oh, we lost Hades. Oh, we got
There
a
he
Hades.
is. No talking though.
Oh, he talked a little bit.
I lost internet
Oh,
for a second.
there he is.
My family switched over our internet provider, so I had to switch to the new one.
What are we doing, Harandor?
There we go.
All the dead. As the last thing goes onto it, you suddenly watch it as it begins a feeding frenzy on itself, ripping limb from limb on itself until it restores its health, but it's quite a third of its size.
What?
Yeah.
Is Sinnoh still grappled since it was busy eating itself?
Yeah, Sunuk is ungrappled.
Oh, nice.
And it no longer has this psychic miasma on it.
Cool. Not cool. It's still alive.
Oh, it just did crushing wave. Where is that damage roll?
Well, you know,
I just said if people succeeded or failed, so I didn't see anyone actually take damage. They didn't. Just we'll unprone people. Unprone.
Why did it heal for 150?
It didn't. It only healed for 100. This
Sinnoh,
maximum
you're
HP gets
free.
reduced.
Run away. Valian's turn. I'm tapped.
Alien, what would you like to do?
Wait, are we running? No,
No,
right?
Sinnoh, the guy who's bleeding to death. Run
Oh,
away.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as it's my turn, I'm gonna just chug potions.
The thing is I can't really, like, grapple this thing.
You can always pick it up and throw it.
I'll get absorbed into it.
That's always a thing.
Just cut it really bad. Let it bleed out.
Yeah.
What are we fighting?
A Ferrari.
As
You
I load into the game?
Alright, so you walked up and a bunch of people are like, oh, other people, why are you here? Because we all don't know why we're here. And then they got in closer, and Merlin was the first to notice that the woman in the back had like 7 diamonds implanted into her back. It was basically in pain and shock and like grieving, but no one else seemed to have noticed, at least among the commoners. But when you put a hand on her, she turned into this, and all the people began
I did a
have
medicine
an
check.
expression and are now attacking.
And in typical Brand fashion, you've missed 80% of your attacks?
Yes.
Awesome. I'm so glad
Anyway,
we're
2
back to
strong Reaper
normal.
attacks bring it down to about 69% of his health. Nice. This guy, the lone one arbalist in the back, will reload, will brace their shot, and take a snap at Sinnoh and will miss. Sunok, it is your turn.
Let's see. What do we do with a drunken
Fortunately, the
sailor?
cultists have missed 90% of their attacks.
Do I just keep whipping? I have nothing better to do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna mobile stance.
Isn't the Thunder Barrel like a recharging thing?
Yeah, I could probably use the Thunder Barrel, but I'm gonna run back and forth to use mobile stance, and then I'm gonna whip. Can I add a 2 to that? Does that hit? Do we know if a 15 hits actually before I do that?
You can add a 2 if you'd like.
Yeah, I'd like you to add a 2 for 1 key point, please.
Then yes, it hits.
Yeah!
Hey, I'm not dying. This is great.
Oh yeah, I can see we have a 14 a hit. That's good. Doesn't Bane... Shouldn't mobile stand add a +2 to AC?
Only when you move 20. You have to add it yourself.
Oh,
only
okay.
when
Well,
on
then
move.
then I don't need to spend a key point then. Nice.
Only when you move 20 feet.
Yeah, but I did. I run back and forth.
Okay, perfect. Add a 2, roll damage.
Oh, well.
It adds a 2 to damage as well, so you'll have to add a 2 to damage.
Yeah.
He did.
Then I'll add
Okay.
a 2 here again, and then do another whip.
14 hits.
Wow, I rolled minimum damage. Come on, Riot.
It's another.
Yeah,
plus 2 on
another
that.
8. I rolled
So you've
minimum
done
damage
minimum
both times.
damage.
And
I'm
then
so proud of you.
Thank you. I'm following in your footsteps.
Hey, you're
Uh,
hitting things. You can't follow my footsteps.
So you want to move away from it now?
Oh. Does he have 10 feet range?
No, he has some range.
Okay,
You're
I'm gonna
5 feet within it.
I'm gonna healing potion, and then I'm gonna run away.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Gert. Pass.
Brand, it is your turn.
Oh, sweet. So who's this dude in front of me?
Cultist.
That you've missed
Ah.
13 times.
Sweet. I love this. What all have I used so far in this time I haven't been here?
I've used your action surge at the start. I have
Anything
not.
else?
I didn't know how your runes work, so I haven't used that. And I
Okay.
use crushing blow.
Cool. Well, since I've missed 80% of my hits, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Swing! 1 tap.
I've told him that you should rage or no, become bigger like 3 times, but he never did. No Giant's Might
Well,
for
I
you.
just don't know how it works.
It's Giant's Might. It's just you click
So
a button.
it's a bonus action to click Giant's Might, and then it passively does more damage. I get advantage on strength checks and saves, and I become large, so my carrying capacity is
If I
doubled.
really don't know how to run people's characters, I really try not to assume.
Don't worry, I built it to be really basic. You punch things, and the character works just fine.
Yes. Oh, good. Now that
Special-
it's at half health, it's back to being miasmic.
I'm doing this now.
Bro, I was so gone there for like an hour. What happened with the color of subjugation?
And what's this miasma?
I know he
thing?
just ignored it, but I'm assuming I just removed it from my inventory, right?
Oh, I have a
It's on him,
second
and you
attack.
can use it at any
Right.
point.
Oh, okay.
It's
You're level
still on.
5. I have a second attack.
Yes.
Can
Well,
you...
let's worry about that after.
Okay.
All right, it's critically wounded again.
Don't know if that's
Anything
something we're
else?
supposed to be doing or not. That was action, bonus action, and I don't actually have anything else, so I'll pass.
All right, Merlin, it's your turn.
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
Well, I was pressing the wrong button. Okay.
You'd like to think so. As one of the creatures, it will still bite off.
It cannot regain hit points.
It doesn't, but it still does consume half of itself.
Okay. As long as it didn't regain
What?
hit points, that's good.
Someone want to fill me in with what we're fighting and what it does, other than just hit it?
Whenever it eats something, it gets health back. And it seems to eat itself when it's about to die.
Dang, that's rough for it.
It's perpetually in pain and wants to die.
Yes. It will be its turn. It will bleed out, but it just so happens to have 51 hit points. So literally, it will be this. Hold on. Only because it's down to about that size.
Me using Bone Chill here was the best choice though.
It will now disengage.
Yeah, I don't have Sentinel.
Wait, how is it still how is it healthy?
It has one
It healed.
health.
Oh, it has 1 of 1 health. I understand now.
Its max hit points is 1.
It will consume this guy and gain 3 hit points.
It gains 3 max hit points? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
So what did I miss with the goblins?
We'll get
20,
to that.
Okay, well, Presence goes and eats all of his
5, 8.
combatants.
Okay. So that one's gone. This one's gone. Right. It is up here. Gains another 8 hit points.
Does it actually gain the normal hit points as well? It shouldn't, right? Even though its max HP increased?
Well, it's max HP, so it goes up by an equivalent.
Right.
Alright. Let's see. That was 35. It will move back. And Brand, you watch as after it ate a bunch of stuff, their weapons start to bubble towards the surface. And it seems to be it contains them for a second before it just launches them out.
That's unfair. Saying this because you're shooting me with something?
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
Did
I have a
you guys
reaction.
not get targeted by this?
No, I had a reaction. I was fixing up my computer because I just got home from campus, so I hit a reaction. There's scythes. Wow, and a bunch of arrows.
Yeah, just
And hider.
yep.
Oh, no, it's
it
flinging
just
the armor at us.
disperses everything. Oh, hold on. There's
Cool.
also.
I rolled my save.
Yep. I think it just requires Phalion to roll a dex save.
Probably.
Yes.
I'm
sorry,
gonna need
yes.
I'm gonna need that square and that square.
There you go.
Thank you.
That will be its turn. Karma.
So we're gonna move over here.
Yep.
Karma's gonna target that guy. Go and Nom. Both and Nom. Look at that. I guess I didn't need that. As well.
That will. Yeah, you hit and killed it, and the last person kind of stands there, a little dumbfounded, and that will be that.
Yeah, spiritual weapon was gonna fly over, but it's dead, Jim.
The small little creature now just about the size of like a regular human, is just crumpled on the ground.
It's not dead until it's very dead, and I'm gonna keep hitting it.
Can we? I'll try to save this guy.
Just give me a moment. we're double tapping for safety.
Yeah, as you're hitting and whacking into it, you watch as the chunks and little brittle pieces of this diamond kind of just cascade out into the snow, as it's reduced to a clump of organic mess, is the best way I could say it.
Oh. Okay.
What even was that?
I don't know. I just got here.
Leaving behind revived, very large yellow diamonds?
Rived.
Rived.
Grabbed. Giant scythe.
Yep, the 7 diamonds are in his back are now completely just shattered and almost worthless.
Probably gonna use for spell
Harandor,
components.
roll an investigation.
Sure.
Can we save this guy?
They are unconscious.
Oh, okay.
I got nothing.
The diamonds are expensive if they weren't broken.
That's too bad.
Like inexorbitantly expensive.
I mean, I wasn't trying to break.
You just
the
don't know
diamonds.
by how much.
Oh, hey, can I cast mending on them?
Really?
No.
I'm
I'm just going to say the
that one over.
the nature of gemstones and stuff, because they're also inherently magical. That would be a magic item that you'd be mending.
Uh-huh.
So no.
Can we?
Also,
no, they're
because
diamonds. Never mind.
that would break things. I did not even take mending into consideration.
I mean, they're worth 0 silver anyway.
Yeah, I'd rather you guys not have almost 500,000 worth of silver.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fair.
Presents. What? No. Cool.
So,
Oh.
People online say that broken gemstones will probably be able to be mended.
Yes.
Flaws in them don't.
These are
It got
shattered.
crushed. Yeah, it got crushed. Can't
Let's just
dust
say that-
diamonds yet.
I mean, they're diamonds. Can they be used for diamond dust spell components if you grind them down more?
Yes.
Yes.
But
Yeah, Merlin, do you need diamond dust for any of your spells?
then they're 500,000 of silver worth of diamond dust component. I don't know how that's gonna.
What's Fairly investigating?
Oh, I was also investigating the gems to see if he knew how much they were worth.
You could probably pull them in for about 50 silver each.
Is there any
What if
bullets?
we dust them up and use them as diamond dust?
Then it'd just be worthwhile for our spell components. I don't know how much diamond dust is.
Diamond dust
normally.
is definitely worth less than diamonds because you can use smaller diamonds though.
Exactly.
It's like you would lose some money in value. It's probably better selling them and like buying diamond dust, except you don't have to deal with like the merchant's profit margin if you just dust them down. I'm assuming there's no bullets here. All of these dudes were just peasants, right? Yeah, I don't see anything that could.
You out of bullets completely?
Yeah, bro, I
Okay,
bought
so I
like almost
was here-
100 bullets to the caves.
I was here, and when y'all were in a side going to set up traps to do a short rest, and then I lost internet connection.
I had 2 bullets. I still have 2 bullets.
Yeah,
I
you
have-
had 2.
Yeah, I'm fucked if I don't get to a shop soon.
So we hid for about an hour so that Sunok could rebind to the collar, and we slapped it on the goblin and made him make his army go away.
Can I?
Okay.
I mean, it works, right? But
And
it
then we
seemed
met
like
a bunch
it
of
wasn't under control.
then we met a bunch of people on the road.
We
And
called
they
Mr.
went
Earth
under the
up, and he said we really need to get back down to where he is because there's a lot of stuff to talk about.
Oh, great.
And then we ran
Could
into
I-
these people, and this combat's been a bit. We've been here for a while.
Cool. One of them's still alive. We should probably ask them questions
Yeah,
about.
one's conscious.
Could I color?
Yeah, she seems to blink
One of-
away whatever haze it was, and she just kind of drops the heavy crossbow and goes, "What? I wasn't. I didn't mean to.
One of them is
What the
definitely
fuck was that?"
I have no idea, but how many fingers am I holding up?
dead. 2.
She answers correctly.
What's the last? I was about to start going. What is your quest? What is your favorite?
Why the fuck are you out here?
When's the last time you remember moving on your own volition?
It's a weird question.
I traveled out here for some reason. I just don't know what that reason is anymore.
Ooh.
Sounds about right. Well, you're alive. You want
Did
to
you
do me a
know-
favor and scoop that chick up? Help me scoop this girl up over here. Bring her to the fire.
Yeah, these people here are more stunned than anything else, and after a little gentle prodding, they will wake up.
Okay.
Other than that one dude.
Yeah, I hope I didn't murder any of them with bullets. Well,
I
with
wasn't
bullets.
told to not kill them, so that one dude's definitely dead.
I just kind of sussed out pretty quick that the thing was probably controlling them and we needed to kill it, but it kept eating them every time we knocked one of them out.
Yes.
Oh, you were knocking people out? Oops.
Well,
You-
they were downing them. After
Oh, okay.
they took full damage, they just went unconscious.
Alright,
I didn't knock anyone out. I was
Okay.
focusing on that monster the whole time. Thing had a lot of health.
How far away are we from the Goblin Cave entrance?
15 miles.
Yeah, we're too far away for color of subjugation now, right?
No.
Okay.
what
then.
happened to the Heinel?
Oh, he's fine.
Yeah.
He wanted to fight his way out.
Yeah,
But
okay.
after you guys left, I didn't really do much with it because you weren't here.
Yeah,
But he
no,
would just
okay.
go back to his pack, probably.
Yeah, those that are still alive.
But hey, they delayed the goblins, right?
Should I
Yeah, well that's good. And then we're going back to North Den to find Mr. Earth again.
Well,
Should I
it's-
not color of subjugation the Goblin right now? Should we just leave him be? I'm scared he's gonna.
So
get-
why did we call her? Okay, I get that we call her subjugate him to like get him to have the army leave us.
Yeah, but now we can color of subjugation to get him here, so we can like.
Why do we
Mind.
want him here?
We want his mind, you know.
And can you do that?
No, that's true. Maybe we find
Hey
someone.
Merlin.
The problem is we can
Merlin,
only
how
have him travel for 3 hours, right? So we
Mhm.
have.
Yeah. Merlin, how about you? You do weird mind stuff. Can you dive into people's heads and pull out their memories?
No, I'm sorry.
It's alright, buddy.
That's
Yeah,
rough.
guess
so
I'm
we
just
don't
gonna
know
have to-
anyone that can do that. And I don't suppose that was one of the things you asked Mr. Earth when you had him on the
I did ask.
magic
did.
crystal.
I did ask. He told us that. He told us that the
Should look
thing
into it.
that was controlling the goblin was one of the blights. So
Oh yeah.
So
it's,
maybe let's
it's,
not
it's
go
the blight
poking-
of fucking with people's minds.
Let's not go poking around someone's head if the thing that's controlling it is a thing called a blight.
A Blight Lord.
Not just. Oh yeah, a blight lord. Sorry, my bad. Let's not go poking around in its memories then. Maybe we should let. It's not really
Okay.
sleeping dogs.
I mean, hopefully he
Let
doesn't.
dogs fly.
Hopefully he doesn't remove it, but he probably will.
He will most definitely will.
Rip.
I mean, he can't. Can he use it while you're still connected to it? How did Endgame say? I don't think he can attune to it while you're still attuned to it.
No, I don't. I don't think he can. But like, I have infinite range to tell him to do something for an hour. So
Tell him to do backflips for an hour.
yeah.
Yes.
No, but I was thinking like if the goblins attack and like he keeps it on, it would be really nice. But I don't think he will. There, it doesn't say anything in the.
I don't think they're gonna attack either.
Can I just try to throw a color of subjugation like order just to see if we're still connected?
Sure. What would you like to order?
I would like to order one large no I don't
large
know.
coat?
I was just gonna order that he like
I'll be right back.
Side of fries.
let's say I order him to kill his second in command.
No. Okay, we don't want him to hate us, so he comes to attack. Let's go with something nicer than that.
Okay, just a connection
Clap
check.
your. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
clap your hands 3 times.
But like, do I get a mental response?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so let's not get him to try to
whether
kill someone.
it fails or it succeeds.
Okay, I mean, let's try then. I'm gonna make him clap his hand for an hour.
Though if it wasn't on him, it would also succeed.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Well, if it fails,
you know
we
it
know it's on him.
succeeded.
Cool.
What did you say?
So he either clap.
You know it
It
succeeded.
succeeded.
Okay. Yeah, it's fucking
So-
off.
Cool. Okay.
I mean, if it was gone, then he could still be. He's just attuned to an item forever. You can never get it back.
I mean, can't I de-attune to it without having it? I don't know.
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
Be
Do you
amazing
want
if
to
you.
de-attune to it?
No.
Be amazing if
I'm
you
gonna-
unattune to it and he doesn't know and he keeps it on and he just has it for like the rest of his life, thinking he's still.
I mean, let's see what happens. I don't think we're gonna. I mean, if we see the little goblin do it again, like what's his name again? I don't have we had his name.
No.
could ask him.
Grish?
No,
No, our friend.
the friend goblin, quote unquote friend goblin.
Scarvish?
Yeah, maybe. We could ask him. Whatever. Let's head into town because like I am desperate right now.
I love these snow particles presents. They're great.
Or no. These are just built in.
Okay. I still love them.
Yeah, they're nice.
Well, after that little eventful day, you guys will make it the rest of the journey, the night. You guys can do your short little long rest.
Short long rest.
Yeah. Long, short resting.
Full power.
I love that the pistol recovers all chargers, even though that's like completely useless.
Mhm.
Do,
Mhm.
It just means that you top off your magazine.
Yeah, I'm just reloading all the
Yeah.
max.
Your magazine is topped off. It's just
I have like a little
basically empty.
like a little mag dump pouch that I just drop the mags into.
Oh, but the flare getting one charge. Oof.
Yeah.
All right. It'll be the dawn of the next day after you guys do your first long rest. It's now the 17th. Harantor will go ahead and get you a wee bit closer towards the city, but I will say you have breached the city.
Right, so we need to go to North Den, right? Not Mildgard to speak to Earth.
Yeah, but I mean, it's on the way, and we have a
Okay.
bunch of shit
Yeah,
in
it
our pockets
is.
we can get rid of.
Yeah, and okay.
Milgard is now in your journey list. You can go there yourself. But you do kind of reach there towards the end of the day. So I would say if you guys want to stop off and sleep there, it'll be the 18th. Finally make your way into the city.
Sleep is good.
Just for everyone's sake, I will
But I want a long rest.
I'll long rest for the first day. And then the second day.
Yeah, let's see if you get more charges back.
2 on the first one and 1 on the other. So he's halfway on his hub.
Thank you.
Nice.
That's right. I still
Yep.
have a vial of Divinara. I know.
You do.
Anyone a +3
At
weapon?
any point next, you can use it.
I have 4 out of 6 charges. That's good. Usable.
If you do use it, you're probably going to want the arsenal. Unless you're actually in combat.
Hello.
Where's the thumper? I don't have that anymore. Bye, thumper. You almost did your job well.
But you guys can go ahead and buy and sell. I need to take a 5-minute bio break, and we might as well just take a break right now.
Okay.
So y'all can rejuvenate.
You have to be up pretty early in the morning, though.
Yeah. Who's got what? Oh. I mean, yeah, we're in the city. Yeah, I'm sitting next to a guy who's got +1 bullets. So a normal bullet for me is 5 silver. I I can make various healing potions, so don't worry about that. I just need the time and money. I mean, like, I can make a few in a day. For spending the day lying around, you want to give me some money, I can make you potions. What kind of potion you want? Convert that down to silver and I'll let you know. I can make a lesser healing potion for 20. I can make a healing for 50. I can make a greater healing for 90. And I can make the revitalization for 45. Yeah, that's fine. That's a lot of silver. Yeah, go do that. Wow. Right? I've got 3 platinum. Yeah, unfortunately, there's not enough time for you to enjoy a good life before it does. So. Yeah, I was like, if we're in Milgard, you might as well check the shipyard. You know where it is. It's over at the church. Me. Too bad I need to know who you want to talk to for sending. I know. A lot. Hi, back. She's got so much shit. Sometimes that price is just free. Uh, So how many potions could Herondor reasonably make in a day? I think we only want to spend like a day in Milgard and then leave. It's like, probably not. No, I don't know, like 8 hours. Yeah. I mean, considering how almost dead we were a few times and pretty low.
Sure.
I mean, I do. I just want to know, like, am I making 2, 3, 57? Like, yeah. So what do you want? I got lesser, normal, greater, and the fun one that slowly heals you over time. So that's 95 silver. Well, just delete it. Like, I'm spending it to make the potion happen. And then, oh, we have to actually get the potion somehow, though. Yeah, like, where's the? Is it in items? Because I only see equipment in items.
Then you go to alchemy, potions, and poisons.
Nope, equipment, treasure, and loot. That's all I got. When I go to the items tab, I have 4.1 equipment.
No, not items tab, compendium packs.
Oh, compendium.
Yeah, that equipment is stuff that I've yet to fully do.
Okay, up potions. Potion.
Because there's a delete tab, and it has a whole bunch of junk I worked on. Because, you know, everybody needs a whole bunch of junk. So there's like a shit ton of herbs, some cloth, you know, stuff I could just fill out crap with.
Yeah. See ya, Bren. Just grab one. Grab a chair. Was it a normal healing and then a revitalization?
From where?
I'll get
Okay.
it.
So sorry, no. Alchemy
4.0
potions. Potions. If I see it
Yes.
now. Alright, someone.
You
look
can't go
kinda
that
came
way,
in
or
to
you
talk.
can type it in search, because that'll help. Just don't go into the
Healing.
unique folder, because that's
What? No, I
that
would
just
never.
contains all the magic items. And
So
I would
how
rather
many
surprise
normal-
you guys.
How many normal healing potions do I get next?
Well, if you're, how much? I told you 95 got you one of each of those two. That's 50
Okay.
for the one and 45
So
for the other.
alright. Alright.
Yes, for one and one.
So 1. Okay, yep. Revital. Okay, now I have 2 and 2 now. Woo!
And I'm gonna make
Okay,
a
I'm good.
normal one for myself.
Yeah. Presents.
Yes.
Since we're spending a day in Milgard and there's a dock, can I see if I can find an ice scalding ship that will take letters and stuff back to my home so I can tell people how I'm doing and they don't think I'm dead?
Sure. Roll a d100.
You got it, boss.
And tell me high or low.
High 76.
Okay.
I can roll again if you want. It's still going to be high.
Sure.
Okay.
Actually,
Hi.
with us selling all this stuff, are we exploiting that
Nice.
money?
And because it's nice, there is actually
Yes.
someone who knows somebody, and he knows that there's an ice scalded ship at the end of the river, kind of docked
Okay.
in one of the smaller ports, and he can run
Yep.
that letter to you for you. It'll cost
Okay.
you a whole gold.
A whole gold for him to take all the things that I need him to take to the ice cold ship, so the ice cold ship will deliver it. Hopefully.
Yes.
Can I
Your
bargain
people are
down
mostly
to?
trustworthy. Like you guys have a brotherhood, essentially.
Yeah. No, I'll pay a gold.
Sure.
There we go. Gold spent.
And put everything into a pile, and I will think about it as a DM.
I gotta write some fake letters real quick, but yeah.
So are we splitting up some of that money from all those daggers we just sold?
I can't make a pile.
You can't make a pile. What?
No target selected.
Oh shit, we got gems we gotta...
You just dragged it onto the ground.
Yeah, I am. It's saying no target selected when I'm dragging things onto the ground.
Oh, don't do a weapon. Do something else.
I'm not. I'm
First.
dragging a embroidered silk handkerchief, and it's not working.
Why is it saying no target selected? That's so fucked.
I don't know.
Alright,
What if
give
I
me a
drag a
second.
weapon? Will this work? Stupor. Nope.
It's saying it for me too. That's
Woo!
Yeah, it's an issue I kept getting.
You smell like
here. There's your loot pile. Put it in a
Thank
chest.
you. Okay. Eh. 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 That's all I got right now.
Just two
Full
bloodstones
full-
and a gem
Nope.
silver
Other
necklace.
things. Apparently, other things didn't get dragged in. Apparently. Game, work with me for once, please and thank you.
I can
I love when
configure
things
it.
don't work. No,
to
I was
something
dragging
else.
stuff, but apparently it didn't go in. So okay, and that's all. The four things all I have currently. I haven't written the other two letters I wanted to send.
Sure.
Yep. I can write them up real quick. But yeah.
Do you guys want to kind of end it here, or you want to keep going?
Yeah, let's end it.
We can end it. I've been up for over 24
Uh,
hours, so...
We could just fast. Are you guys, the party, doing anything in Milgard?
My whole
No.
thought was to dump off shit so that we'd have, less stuff in our pockets.
Can we dodge the law, or does the dude in the manor not have anything that?
He doesn't seem to care.
Okay.
Well, why don't we just fast travel 4 days, and you guys can wind up. The party can wind up back in North then, and
Sure.
we'll do it from there.
Be it.
Where do I have just North then?
What'd you even name just north then?
Is it this one? Oh, yep, there it
There it
is.
is. Hey, we're even in the Mr. Earth room. Wait, why do I see everything?
Because I deleted that.
Oh,
It was nice for a while to skulk around the streets, but
I think the Phantom Steed needs to go,
yeah,
and the dead Stoke.
yep.
He's still at the campsite too.
Yeah, it's
We can
fun.
probably stay there.
I like it at I like him at the campsite because it's just funny. Right. So we will end it for the night. We'll pick up in a week, hopefully.
Work for me.